to 100,000 followers in record time, without a team, without paid ads, and without any previous experience on the platform. And to prove it wasn't just luck, I've used this exact same strategy with hundreds of clients to help them grow, scale, and monetize their personal brands too. Let me explain. In its most simple form, if you want to grow on LinkedIn, you first need to do a digital detox. And no, I don't mean locking your phone away, fasting, and reading 50 books, but more about removing what no longer benefits you and what is robbing you from your potential success. By this, I mean removing connections on LinkedIn. Old bosses, classmates, old colleagues, anything that is filling your feed with irrelevant noise and self-comparison that is preventing you from posting consistently. I've literally been there, feeling so cringe about posting. We all do. So I started from zero. Now, there's two ways you can do this. One, removing connections and unfollow as many people as possible, or two, start from zero with a brand new account. I went with the second option. Clean slate, new start, and no old work friends peeping at what I was up to. I had no excuse to not post because I feared of being seen trying something new by other people, and I had all the reason to get out there and look for the right people who would fit into my desired network. CEOs, founders, and like-minded people. I made my Dream 100 list, a term coined by Russell Brunson. The idea is that you list 100 people you'd like to connect with and people who have your ideal people in their networks as well. So if you wanted to connect with someone like Stephen Bartlett or Simon Sinek, for example, you try to connect with their marketing staff or co-founders who are more likely to be seeing their connections personally, increasing your chances of reaching them in the long term. Today, 100% of my connections are my Dream 100 list, not just a mix of random people I've met over the last 8 years. But since I started from zero, I had to give people a good reason to even look at me or my profile. And I had to do it quickly. So instead of sending spammy introduction DMs 100 times a day saying, "Hi, very interested in what you're doing at insert company, let's exchange synergies," I identified the 3 main things that would make anyone else notice me. You should focus on the 80-20 rule, where you prioritize the thing with the highest impact. Then you optimize for speed and not perfection. To grow as fast as possible on LinkedIn from zero, you only need 3 things to start. First, the headshot. It needs to be clear and high quality. You need to look approachable and have a solid background, or at least not too distracting. This means no photos from your Spain trip with your friends or an outdated selfie you took on your Android 10 years ago. It needs to be a direct representation of who you are, but most importantly, the person that you're trying to become.